On this episode of the Asking Us SEO Show, episode number 20, I roll back to the past. Boom. Hey guys, so what I wanted to talk about today, because I'm in the luxury setting of my own house, I thought what I would do is I would break down some, being episode number 20, being a milestone, I would break down some of the big components, or I think some of the most important things that I discussed in growing a small business over the last 20 episodes. And the first thing that comes to mind was the very first episode, which was my top 5 favorite on-page and off-page SEO strategies. And so one of the biggest things about on-page SEO is crawlability, accessibility. So allowing your website to be crawled in the most beneficial and efficient way is important, and making sure that the page structure, layout, and the coding is optimized in a way that allows for that process to conduct itself in the most efficient manner possible. Accessibility, making sure that the website hasn't blocked out certain parts, whether it's a robots.txt, whether it's a meta robots no index, or a canonical, or some sort of issue, could even be another coding issue that's actually preventing the website from being crawled. This is a huge problem, and it needs sort of, it can be a huge problem if it's actually present. It can be disastrous to website traffic. In terms of off-page SEO, I discussed and talked about some of the my favorite strategies. What I love doing is building out great content, going out and letting people know about it. Running ads against it is really important as well, to target audiences through social media. And also, outreach is just one of the best ways to get links today, I think, and to build connections and relationships. That, from the on-page, off-page, is really the essential take-home part of my first episode. The next thing, and this is no particular order, the marketing diversification. I think that was an important video. Not having all your balls in one basket, I think that's absolutely critical. I think that would sort of help your business not to be vulnerable to one particular medium. And SEO, the great thing about what I love about SEO is that it's always been content driven. It was content driven before it was even, sexy to be content driven. It was content driven before the social media craze really took off. And so the importance of content marketing through multiple variations, whether it's even AdWords, with landing pages, with articles, with blogs, with social media posts. The importance of a diverse content strategy through various marketing mediums, whether it's text, audio, video, could not be any more important today. But as an SEO, it's been a no-brainer for such a long time. And I'm so happy that, as an SEO, we were really on the content bandwagon well before, you started seeing, new professions pop up like content marketers, and the like. I mean, it was really, back when I started, it was really only SEOs talking about content a lot of the time for websites. I wasn't seeing it in any other area. So the push for that content across a diverse range of marketing strategies was another important video. Another one that I seemed to really enjoy when I spoke about was the international SEO. I think for the international SEO, understanding the differences between are you going to be speaking English to, let's say, in Japan, or are you going to be, you want to target Japanese people in Australia? Exactly, understanding your business specifically is very important in how you set up your international SEO strategy. And I really enjoy breaking that down and talking about the different, because it's so many different ways of doing it. And I can't even remember, I think it was a client I mentioned in the video now. It's been a few weeks it's been a few months, I think, since I did that video, how it came about. But actually, I think I was talking to a client, that's right. But the essence of setting all that up and thinking about it again, and then realizing how important that really is to get that right was really, I had so much fun talking about it. And it is a lot to do with technical SEO, but at the same time, it was also, it's illogical, and it's also marketing at its best, because it really comes down to targeting the right people in the right country, and how you do that, and maximizing that, is really important to get the most out of it. Next video I loved was the social media for small business, and the importance that social media has in terms of, even with SEO, with the brand mentions, with, getting your how to use, because for Amiga Digital next year, we will be merging our SEO services with our social media to make sure we get the best out of that. And so the importance of having an aggressive social media strategy to help build brand awareness can have an indirect correlation between increasing your link opportunities. And I think it really goes, they really are closely related, not just even between the signals between SEO and social media, but it's a lot closer than what people really truly realize, in my opinion. And the effectiveness of running multiple ads campaigns across Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, pre-roll ads on YouTube, running even diverse strategy even within social media, and making sure that you get your content out, that you build on the back, like you got your SEO strategy, and even the content you're building through your blogging or vlogging activity, that you maximize it through social media channels, and building a business brand on social media can help so much with your SEO dominance. The next video was the conversational queries, and I think I sort of broke that out of an existing and the emerging search. I think I talked about it a little bit on the Is SEO Dead video, which I think may have been like 2 or 3. This one was, it's just an absolute fascination for me. How to helpful content is just the gold mine of marketing today, in my opinion. Not just because it's so helpful today, but because I believe it's going to be so helpful for the devices of the future. The Google Home and asking, hey Google, what is the best way to clean a shower? Hey Google, it's just endless. Hey Google, what's the best way to clean an oven? And when I did the people also ask, that was the episode number 19, the people also ask section, that particular episode I talked exactly how to get those strategies, and the more I use it like so often, and the fact that there's just so much content to be written that no small business, no medium business, no large business has an excuse not to be creating content. If you are struggling today in particular and you're not producing content, you know, it's just how it's going to go down. So, you know, if you are struggling, you don't know what to do, you know, like that was probably the best video for you. You know, whether you want to do it yourself or you want to hire out SEOs, show them the video. Right? It's critical. Then finally, last but certainly not least, is my digital consultation video. I think that this was so important, and I also did a podcast on it about the importance of clients, whether it's SEO, whether it's social media, the importance of being educated, inspired, and motivated. I mean, this is the thing. Inspired is they're believing in what you're going to be delivering. The motivation comes by them working with them to get the work done. They're motivated to get it done. They're not just inspired. They're not only do they believe in it, but they're also motivated to get involved and action what you need to be done. And of course, the education process, understanding the big picture, understanding the why. I think this absolutely critical. And the digital mentoring service that we brought out is just absolutely bang on point to become something that we as a business are very excited about, very interested in getting more businesses on board with it. Becoming like, you know, obviously, you know, myself being in SEO in the digital space for 11 plus years, and the one thing I definitely know is that there's so much more to learn out there, but to get a professional on board in your corner, it just can't be any more important. Having a veteran, having your own department, having your own professional that you can talk to, you can ask questions, you can throw ideas. And also on top of that, to get the guidance, the direction and the support to say, you know, this is where we have to go going forward. I just can't imagine in 2018 many things you're going to get better than that. I mean, that's the way, that's the bee's knees. And having that opportunity, and I'm glad I'm bringing this out for episode 20, because honestly, guys, for those businesses out there, they're so lost, and having those small business clients call and ask simple questions, like they didn't even know that there's a difference between SEO and AdWords. It's just really reinforces how important this service actually is. And so, you know, I'm going to leave that with you today. It's 9 o'clock here. It's getting late. So I just wanted to run that. I was going to do another big episode, but I thought, you know what, episode 20. 20 is a milestone. 20 is something to sit back, reflect on the content to date, give another rough outline, because maybe this is what's going to trigger you to go back and look at our other previous content. The daily shows are just sometimes snippets, sometimes just random thoughts, sometimes just, you know, bits and pieces here and there. But the SEO shows are the true essence and backbone of our content on YouTube. And so we hope that you found this particular episode as a reason to go back and look at all of our content, and that, you know, if you've got any questions, or if you even want to let us know your favorite episode so far in the 20, comment below, and we'll have to hear from you. If you've got any questions, comment below. And if there's anything that was unclear that you need more clarification on, comment below. And I'll see you and I'll speak to you in the next video. See ya.